move across the country and get a reaction and thoughts from people in different parts of South Africa. Let's cross now to Bloemfontein, where our reporter Aphumelele is standing by. Can you hear me? Hello, Aphumelele.
Yes, Peter, I can hear you. We're coming to you live from Bloemfontein. We know that not long ago, President Jacob Zuma has just had an exclusive address where he was just addressing issues in relation to the announcement that was made yesterday by the ANC Secretary General Ace Magashule when he was recalling him. We know that today he just mentioned a few issues, saying that he's not defying ANC and also that he has done nothing wrong, and that simply means he's not willing to step down anytime from now. But seemingly, that what is interesting, we understand that he will be addressing the media again later on today, nor rather making a statement on what he has said today. But I am not alone. I am with Dr. Matebesi, a political analyst from the Free State here in the province, just to take us through on his reaction on what Jacob Zuma has said. Say good evening.
Good afternoon. It was expected. President Jacob Zuma, when we talk in the narratives of politics, very unpredictable, and yet again arriving unannounced at the offices of the African National Congress, making the statement that he made. That is acceptable. At least the nation knows his side of the story, some of the rumors and all that. But I think for a leader of his stature, he should have actually taken the nation into confidence to say, but at the end of the day, is it a definite no? He is not going to resign, because I think this has become an unacceptable, long drawn out issue, which is unacceptable not only because this is an issue that does not have only implications for the ANC as a political party, but it goes beyond the ANC. It has huge political implications because remember, potential investors, the rating agencies are all focusing on South Africa, and I really believe that this is not good for the nation.
And earlier on, Paul Mashatile also did announce that today is the deadline for President Jacob Zuma to step down. And your take on him coming back again to the media later on?
Well, that's the nature of President Jacob Zuma. I strongly believe, and I even predicted that President Jacob Zuma, even if he does resign this evening, that will not be the end of President Jacob Zuma. He will definitely try to perhaps take the fight to the ANC, the internal structures of the African National Congress. But at the end of the day, as I've already stated, the longer this issue drags out, the more damage it causes. And I also don't agree with President Jacob Zuma to say that he actually wanted 3 months so that he should introduce, whether it's ANC members or actually government officials, to BRICS structures or the AU. What I know is that the government does have capable ministers or people who can actually represent South Africa quite well at all these international structures.
And your take on him saying that he's not defying ANC, but he has done nothing wrong?
Well, it's quite interesting. President Jacob Zuma is actually a beneficiary of the very same decision that was taken in 2008. And I've never ever heard President Jacob Zuma complaining publicly to say what actually happened to President Thabo Mbeki was unacceptable. But this is the nature of politics. Here we are dealing with somebody who says you have done nothing wrong. And we all know, actually, President Jacob Zuma will go down in the history of South Africa as actually one individual that have caused so much damage, because under his watch a lot of things did not go well in the country and within the African National Congress. Yes, he may have a point to say he needs to be afforded an opportunity. The ANC needs to explain to him why did they arrive at this decision. But at the end of the day, as I've indicated, it goes beyond the ANC. There's too much at stake, and it's time that President Jacob Zuma make a decision that will benefit the rest of the country.
Thank you, sir, for your time.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
All right, Peter Ndoro, that was our political analyst, Dr. Situlego Matebesi, just taking us through on what the president has said earlier today, saying that this is not really a right decision that has been made by President Jacob Zuma, saying that he's going to anyways come back to the media later on today. It's like he is playing with people's minds. But for now, it's back to you in studio.
Thank you very much, sir.